5. I really hope you had a good week. This is Friday afternoon's music lesson, and the learning objective is to use staff notation to write a rhythm. Now, don't panic. All this means is to draw the notes and to draw the right shape and to know whether to colour them in or not. That's all it means. So we're using notes to write rhythms in music today. So this lesson is packed full of some new words, but also lots of connections to other lessons. We have got musical terms, so musical words. We have got some insects, which kind of links to science. We've got some fractions, which links to maths. And we've got some clapping. Linked to PE? Yeah, let's go for it. So Mrs. Fratelli has come up with a really good way of helping you to learn the names and the different note values. So let's start. So the first note value that we're going to learn about is a crotchet. And a crotchet is drawn, coloured in, so a coloured in little blob, and then a stick pointing upwards. And I guess you could say it looks a little bit like the letter D, okay, but it's always coloured in. And a crotchet is worth 1 beat, and the insect that we use for a crotchet is a fly, because the word fly has 1 syllable. So when we clap a crotchet, we say fly, fly. Okay, so let's use fractions a little bit here. So if a crotchet or a fly is worth 1 whole beat, then a quaver is worth half a beat. And we know from our knowledge in maths that 2 halves make a whole. Okay, so there are 2 quavers, 1, 2, in 1 crotchet. And we write quavers like 2 crotchets, but we join them together. Okay, join them together. And the insect that we use is, I don't really like this one, I have to admit. Spider. Okay, so we say spider. And what you should do is to be able to say spider in the same amount of time that you say fly. So you've got fly, spider. It's not spider, it's spider. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is a minim. Okay, and a minim is the same value as 2 crotchets. So 1 beat, 2 beats. Okay, so a minim is worth 2 beats. And we draw that just like a crotchet, except we don't colour it in. And that tells us that it's not 1 crotchet, it's not 1 beat, it's 2. And we use a snail. And the way that we clap it, we don't say snail, because then we're clapping twice. We say snail, snail. Fly, snail. How many times can we say fly in the time it takes us to say snail? Fly, fly, snail. So that is a minim, 2 beats. The last note value we're going to look at is called a semiquaver. And these look similar to quavers, but you join them together, and there's 4 here, and you do an extra line. Okay, and 4 semiquavers make one beat. So if 4 semiquavers make one beat, how much is one semiquaver worth? A quarter of a beat. Okay, a quarter of a beat. So 4 semiquavers make one beat. And for this, we are using caterpillar. And this is my favourite one because it's quite fast, and it's caterpillar, caterpillar. Okay, so the first thing we'd like you to do is to make your own little versions of these cards. I recommend that you do 3 of each note value. So we've learnt about 4 note values. You're making 3 cards of each. So how many cards will you have in total? Johnny?
12.
12 is correct. Now you decide whether you want to put the word fly on there, a picture of a fly, or the note. Okay, that's totally up to you. And then what I want you to do is to pick 5 cards at random and arrange them in front of you. So I've got fly, snail, spider, caterpillar, spider. And I want you to practice clapping these rhythms. And if you need to say the insects as you go, if it helps you, that's absolutely fine. So should we have a go? So, fly, snail, spider, caterpillar, spider. As an extra challenge, you can just write the note values on the cards. So we've got semiquavers, a minim, we have got 2 quavers, and we have got a crotchet. And you can try clapping these rhythms as well. So